Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So I saw this video on Instablog that Stella Damasus did. I left the comments there. I went to her platform to leave the exact same comment, and I saw that she had limited the comments, and I said to myself, you know what, let me make it a video and address it. So basically, a lot of you will know Stella Damasus. Stella Damasus is a Nigerian actress, and now at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, she lives in America. But anyway, she made a video. Let me tell you, I'm going to say to you guys word for word what she said. She made a video condemning mothers. Actually, let me say this. When she was condemning mothers, she forgot that it's not only mothers that take children out. Taking children out in the day is something that parents do. Male parents, female parents. She should have just addressed parents, because it's not only women that take their children out. So she complained about this idea of people putting safety harness on kids, and she said it's like putting a child on a dog leash, right? Let me say to you guys actually a word for word what she said. It's very short, it's about 1 minute long. Hey you all, how you doing? Quickly, I just want to bring something to your attention. Have you seen this thing? And today I said I have to talk about it. It's enough. I don't care how problematic your child is. I don't care how badly behaved your child is. Let me actually say it. Safety harness is not for badly behaved children, and it's not for problematic children. It's for children, and it's a safety harness. It is not about problematic children. Okay, I will explain something now in a second. Let me just tell you guys exactly what she said. There is no place on this earth that it is okay for a woman to put her child on a leash. Literally, physically. The way you put your dog on a leash and hold your dog so he doesn't run away. There is no way you can do that to a child. Guys, please, I really want you guys to listen to this, okay? Because I want to, say something. If your child has issues, find a solution. There is no... Safety harness is not for children with issues. So I'm surprised, because she lives abroad. You would think she knows better than that. Do you know what I mean? Find the therapist, find the counselor just because of safety harness. Just because of, you now need a therapist, and okay. Find a doctor, find someone. Or put your child at home. Or put your child on your body. Or if your child is too big, please take your child to where they will care for your child. But putting them on a leash, no. This one pained me. I had to talk about it. Please, if you see anyone or know anyone, it is wrong, tell them. Okay, I'm going to start this. It's going to be a short one. And let me tell you guys, sometimes we make mistakes. And because of, some things we're not aware of, or we don't, you understand, I don't know how to phrase it. She got this so wrong. And why I really want to talk about it is anyone that does not know, that takes her advice, is taking the very wrong advice. Okay, this safety harness, right? Let me tell you guys, just Google the name James Patrick Bolger and read about this boy. A 2-year-old, the mother took him to the mall, shopping center, and she lost track of him within seconds, right? Very short period, she lost track of him. She was looking for him, she couldn't find him. Meanwhile, the boy walked into 2 other kids. They're kids. And do you know what those kids did? They took this boy out of the shopping center. CCTV showed it. Took him to a railway track. And they battered this boy, 2-year-old. They battered him until they ended his life. After they ended his life, they threw him on the rail track. And that is how that 2-year-old was gone. Guess what? This thing that Stella Damasus is calling a leash, a dog leash, or whatever she's calling it, sold out in the shops in minutes. After this news broke. Because there was so much government awareness about how quickly you can lose your child, how quickly your child can get out of sight, how quickly you can how quickly. And I said this thing she's calling a dog leash sold out in like that. That thing was not made for decoration. It was not made for fancy. It was not, no. It was made for safety. That's why it's called a safety harness. So why I'm surprised, to be honest with you guys, is that she has lived abroad for a long time. I would have thought she would know better than that. That's why I'm saying, if only she would realize, oh, I missed this one, and just make another one and say, oh, I didn't really think it true. Let me tell you, if somebody that is living in Nigeria says something like this, I'll be like, okay, You know what I mean? Or I'll be like, okay, you know, it's Nigeria, they don't understand yet, you know, because of a different environment. But somebody like her that lives in the Western society, she lives in America, if I'm not mistaken. America, where we have seen cases. A mother is even holding on to her child like this. And somebody comes and tries to take the child from her. Do you know how often we hear about missing children, even in the America, that get abducted, kidnapped, and before you know it's another story, it's gone. Let me go back to saying this. In that post I made, let me actually read what I wrote when I saw it on an Insta blog. This is what I wrote, and I tried to write it as well on her page, on her Instagram. I saw that she had limited the comments because a lot of people were coming for her and explaining. I feel like it's not a bashing kind of a thing. Like, people should go there and kind of educate her because she missed this one, right? This is what I wrote. I said, Stella, I said in Google James Patrick Bolger, a 2-year-old whose mother lost sight of him in a mall and within minutes was already kidnapped and killed. Let me tell you, those things you called leech sold out in the shops after that. Let's never talk about kids who run into traffic, into a lake, etc. Child in the harness is better than a child in the grave. You live in America and you know how much missing children is an issue. Redo this video and teach people the importance of safety harness for kids. There's another story. Let me share another story. This mother was walking with her child. She just had a newborn baby and she had like a 2-year-old or 3-year-old, and she was pushing the newborn baby on a stroller, a push chair, pushing this newborn baby. And the 3-year-old saw his grandmother across the street and instantly ran off to go. You know, grandma ran straight into the road, and that was the end of that baby, of the 3-year-old. If the mother had a safety harness, that wouldn't have happened. While her hands are busy pushing one in the stroller. So you get my point. What about mothers shopping in a shopping center? If you have, for example, shopping malls, if you have 2 children and one is here, and you're pushing them on and you're trying to do your shopping and you're waiting. We know it's not easy. That's even the mother. Parents, you go to the shops and watch. You have 2 children, even 1 child or 2 children. How many of us, sometimes when you go shopping, you're trying to focus on the shopping, maybe your phone will ring, even if you have no child with you, Seth. You will go to the shop, you're trying to get this one, sometimes you're reading the label, checking the expiry date, you're checking your shopping list, you're checking your trolley, you're this, that, and you have a child with you. That child, it is a lot. How much is safety harness? $5, $10, whatever. Let me tell you, some are like worn like a, what's it called? Some are worn like across the body. Some are on the wrist. Whatever it is, if you have that, it gives you that extra safety of, okay, I'm shopping, I'm doing this, my child is here. Sometimes even a child, your own child is following you. You know when she was saying, if your child is problematic, I think as if it's made for some special kind of children. No. Sometimes children may even think your child will be following you. You're pushing a trolley to do your shopping. As you're doing your shopping, your child, sometimes the child is following you. The next thing, they follow somebody else, not realizing that, no, that's not my money. It happens. That the child may even just lose track, not realizing, no, I'm following someone else. Because what are you talking about? Don't forget about, do you know how many lives that thing has saved? You know what I mean? That thing is a life-saving tool. And like I keep saying, I'm surprised that somebody like Stella, that has lived abroad in a long time, does not realize it. And then the area of, oh, mothers, it's not only mothers that do it. Oh, so you see some fathers that are carrying their children like that too. Gone are the days where we have this mentality that it's only a mother that can take the children shopping. It's only a mother that does this. No, mothers and fathers, you know, do all this, taking children out and all of those things. Like I said in that comment, a living child in a safety harness is always gonna be better than a dead child in the grave. It's all, every day inventions are coming. Every day new things are coming up. Do you know that seat belt, there was a time cars had no seat belts. There was a time there were no seat belts. The day I saw the post when they talk about when seat belts were invented, I was like, whoa. I never knew that there was actually a time when cars had no seat belts. And today now seat belt is mandatory. Mandatory. That's why, you see, when I see some Nigerians, I'm watching Nigerian video, maybe all these videos they're posting on social media, and the Nigerian is sitting in a car and they don't have seatbelt. I freak out because I'm so used to, like, seatbelt is for safety. So I'm always looking at them, I'm like, hey, they don't have seatbelt. Like, I just get anxious seeing them without seatbelt. You understand? It's even In this part of the world, if you don't have seatbelt, police stop you. You will be fined for not having a seatbelt. Go and watch videos and see the importance of seatbelts. They show the difference. There are demonstration videos where they show the difference. They put mannequins. They show the difference between when people have seatbelt and when they don't have seatbelt. When people have seatbelt, if the car was to hit, cars were to crash into whatever, people can jerk forward and back, jerk, and that's it. People that have no seatbelt can fly out of the window of the car and out completely. Another thing that happens is people jamming each other, bumping into each other. They show that another thing that kills people, that when a car crashes, sometimes the person at the back seat and they can fall forward and hit head to head with the person in front. Even when if the car jerks sideways, people in the car can hit each other's heads and end each other's life by hitting each other's head. They've shown the safety, reasons behind seatbelts. And we all know now that seatbelt is essential. The same thing about the safety harness for children. It is not for decoration. Tell me what parent will have a child and say, yeah, I want to hold my child like a dog. And I don't, maybe, you see, everybody's eyes will see things differently. Especially depending on where. That's why I'm surprised, like I keep saying, she lives abroad. That's why I'm surprised that she's saying this. She lived abroad for a long time, right? When I see a child like that, all I see is a child that is being protected. I see it as cute, and I see it as, oh, this is safety. A child has been protected. No parents say their precious child, let me carry my child like a dog. No, that's not what it is. It's about safety. I really hope she realizes it. This is not, people are dragging her now, whatever, all of this. My thing is this, she missed this one. And it would be nice for her to realize it and make another video and correct it. Especially because of the educational value, that it will have if she can show the educational aspect of it. I don't know. This is my opinion about it anyways. As always, whatever your opinions are, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.